women football has come a long way all over the world, and it has also made significant strides. This is a sport that has been perceived to be a man's game, but the last Women World Cup has proven that a lot of people have started embracing women football, if coverage, attendance, and viewership are anything to go by. In Kenya, for the past 5 or so years, we have also experienced the same gradual growth. This is all the way from the grassroots levels to the Kenya Women Premier League. The national team has also participated in a number of continental and international tournaments. This has brought international scouts to scouting our women. It has also made it possible for a number of our women footballers to make it to greener pastures into the professional football. We have a good example of Ese Akida playing in Turkey. We have Corazon Aquino playing in Portugal. We also have Mwana Halima and Shilwaso, whom we are waiting their debut into professional football. We have a one-on-one with one of the female footballers based in Germany. She was excited when we asked her of this interview, and we did send her the questions. Have a listen.
Hello guys, I'm Liley Awuor. I'm 23 years of age. I was born in Nakuru. I grew up in Busia up to the 5th class. Then we moved to Kisumu. I started playing football when I was in the 5th class at the age of 10. I started playing with boys. We used to make the ball with the majolas. Since I was the only girl, so they used to put me as a goalkeeper. I went to Busia Girls Primary School and then moved to Migosi Primary School, where I joined an academy, Kisumu Youth Olympic Center. We had a good coach. He was Beru Lokwach. It was actually a good feeling since mi ndo nilikuwa school captain, take the team through nationals, tukawin, tukaenda Nigeria, nikachaguliwa MVP. It was a good feeling since niliona wow, so I can really do it, and it was also through my hard work for sure. After that, the trip for Airtel, that one for being an MVP, it was a nice trip, and tulilearn vitu mob, as we had good coaches from Manchester United. Wakatufundisha more things. We met good players also, and we mingled. It was a nice experience actually. And at the same time, 2013 nikiwa shule bado, nika approachiwa na coach wa Spedag Mombasa if I can play for them the Premier League. And I accepted, but I had to do it after finishing school, because when I was in school, it was a tight schedule for school, and at the same time playing school football. And I was also playing for Sunderland, Kibra, Division 1, at least to gain the experience from the league. And also I was playing for them since I was getting something in the weekends, ile do ya kujishughulikia, since me home sikuwa napewa pocket money, so I had to look for another alternative. After my high school, nikaenda kuchezea Spedag, and there nilipata players mob with the experience, the likes of Ese Akida. Actually, she's my best friend in football. She's actually the best friend in field. Because nikiwa Spedag, she welcomed me well. At least she's the only one. I was the youngest in the team, so at least she's the only one who was looking up to me every time. If I did any mistakes, she could sit with me down and give me some advices. You can really make it. It's supposed to be like this and like this and like that. It was actually a good experience, because I nearly met Jackie Ogol, Avish, Avilia Salano, also Auntie Anna Luoch. She was actually also a good person to me. Nikamit Teriouko. Teriouko actually was, I think I can say, she used to encourage me anytime. I was like her best player, yeah. She used to tell me, no, you can do it, yeah. You're among the best players, but yeah, you are also a best player since you're here. So she was encouraging me every time also. It was actually a good experience playing alongside Ese Akida, since she had what it takes, I think, as a forward, and I used to admire some things also from her. Ese Akida, big up. Since now you are playing professional in Turkey, I'm really happy for you if you are listening to this. Then at Spedag, it was actually a good journey. After Spedag, after the games, I used to go back to Kisumu. It was not really in cost because of the weather. It was not easy to adapt to it, since kuna joto, but it was so different from the one in Kisumu. Being that meeting the people from Nairobi, and I was like, she's from Ushago. Oh my God, how will it be? So I had to gauge up myself. The coach have selected me to be here, so I have to do it. Yeah, I just had to work hard. Though I was not in the first 11, I was in the most of the times. I was in the bench. I was starting from the bench, but sometimes I would start. And at least I used to go back to Kisumu. I was training with boys. I was training 3 times a day. I was working myself out. I could go to gym even at night around 8 or 9. Just a workout for 1 hour. I would also wake up very early in the morning. Saa 11 naenda rodi. So my dad was like, hey, you're really doing it. But the funny thing is that after all, hata akwanona kitu hiyo ball inanisaidia nayo. So he was just like, hey, mama unacheza hii ball. Mnalipangwa nini? Mbona unacheza tu hii ball sana, yeah? My dad was like that because alikuwa anaona venye nilikuwa na work hard. Nilikuwa na mkasbui naenda rodi mimi. After rodi, masaa 3 hapo mabeste zangu maboy wanakuja kunipitia, tunaenda tizi. Then nilikuwa the rest of the time nilikuwa na train pia na Palos. By that time nilikuwa naitwa Palos, but now it's Kisumu All Starlets. Nilikuwa na train now, so I was training 3 times a day. But sikuwa najua hata mbele kuna kaaje. Nilikuwa tu na train, anything can happen. Nilikuwa na train, anything can happen. Then nika improve when David Ouma was given the national team. Alikam ku scout, and there is where he saw me. He actually liked me, and I like him. He's actually the best. Yeah, he liked me, and I liked him. So when he scouted me, he told me, yeah, you can do it. Since I was scouted with the rest of the team, were the people who have been there in the national team all times. They've been there. They really know it. But me, I had the only experience I had was for under 17 national team, and there we were just young people. Corazon Aquino, Elizabeth Wamboi. We were so young. The late Anastasia Mwathi. We were so young. But when I joined the senior team, I had to mingle with some of the biggest players by that time in Kenya. I had to mingle with people who had played who had a lot of caps, like 40 caps, 25 caps. And I didn't have even any cap for the senior team. So when he believed in me, actually I was always in his mind. I was actually starting all matches. Then unfortunately I had a knee injury in the match between Kenya and Egypt. It was really a hard time because every time nilikuwa naenda camp, goti inaumia, nikienda camp, goti inafura, but nikirudi home na train vizuri. Maka my dad was like, hapana. Mpira achana nayo. Ama hiyo Nairobi wachane nayo. Acha kwenda national team. But still, Devi alikuwa kiniita camp. I would sneak from home, niende camp. So the last time aliniita, my dad insisted, hii goti mpaka upone ndo utoke huku. Ama national team usiwahi kanyaga. he was like that, but I was disappointed. At the same time, I wanted the good out of me. Yeah, so nika recover. After recovery, I got the chance to Kigoma Sisters. Actually, the chance came like kuna mabeste zangu tulikuwa nao Nigeria from Tanzania, and they really liked how I was playing. So we interacted in Tanzania. When I was in Kenya, I was keeping in contact with them. And venye ligi ya TZ ilianza, one of them, she's called Amina Ali. She's the Tanzanian international, actually. She contacted me and asked me if I could play for their team because they are starting a league in Tanzania. It was not easy in Tanzania. Haikuwa rahisi because Tanzania pia wako na maplayer wapoa. I was actually working hard, and I did not find it easier, but I think I had enough time ya kutrain. My mind ilikuwa imetulia. My injury nilikuwa poa, nilikuwa nishapona. Injury ilikuwa imeisha. So nilikuwa na at least easy time for myself, my body. Na pia mentally nilikuwa prepared because nilijua naenda nje. They'll expect more from me, and I have to give it out because actually I was the highest paid in the whole of Tanzania. So I was like, oh, they pay me a lot of money, more than their players. Alafu ni were disappointed. I could not do it. I was also performing so well because na nilikuwa na work hard because nilikuwa like, now in the Kenyan league they're not so good, but I was being paid. Actually, I was being paid well. I could survive. Yeah, it was a good money. Nikasema, let me do good this season. Maybe next season I can recommend someone. And yeah, I worked hard, and at least at the end of it, when I was leaving, I recommended Tabaka Chacha. The coach could not think twice because he saw I know I can play, and I could recommend anyone. So anyone who would inbox me, yeah, TZ nini, but I realized that time watu wengi walikuwa wanaogopa Tanzania. Someone like Corazon Aquino Dogo, I talked to them, you come to our team, hivi tuko poa, do nini wanalipa, team iko sawa, tuna perform. But they were like, no, Tanzania, like someone like Corazon alikuwa like, oh no, Tanzania cannot come, wanatumia majuju nini. And then I told her, no, kama umekataa uwezi forsiwa kutumia, just come. Akakataa. And you know, someone decision is final. Where's it force me to? So I had to do it alone. At the end of it, Chacha wrote me, and she was like, yeah, I want to come there. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah. Then I told her, if you're serious, since many people are not serious, they don't like coming out here because they know Tanzania wako na majuju. If you're good and if you believe in yourself, you really do it. I'll talk to the coach, then you'll come. Then I recommended her, and she came. We played with her the second leg because I played only the first phase of second leg, and I left when I was going to Sweden. In Sweden, I had a friend from Malawi, Tabitha Chawinga, the Malawian international. She was a really good friend of mine, and she was following me up. How I was doing my videos. I could send her my videos. She could send me her videos also. I was actually admiring her play. She plays so nicely. She's a forward like me, so I would copy some things that I did not have in me. I would copy from her. And then akaniambia anatoka Sweden, anaenda China, and I asked her how could someone even get the professional deal and so if she could do it for me. Yeah, aka agree. Then she did it for me. Akaongea na coach Sweden. Then the coach akatafuta agent. The agent akakuja kunitafuta. Yeah, na ikakuwa hivyo, nikaitwa Sweden trials na Hammarby. When we went there, actually everything ilikuwa unfriendly. The weather, kuanzia kwa weather, it was winter na haikuwa rahisi. Everything ilikuwa too unfriendly, so we actually did not make it, which is normal in a happen. And when I was there, I was nikakontaktiwa na Ken Oliechia if I could come to Germany, since he knew me before. Alijua venye na cheza ball, alikuwa anadmire venye na cheza ball. Yeah, and I told him, yeah, neza come, I can try. Yeah. Germany ni poor, but iko na so many new things to learn zile hazikuwa home. Nacheza saizi Lichtenberg 47, but I remember nikuja huku nilienda to be in a post-dam, but the coach was like, no, you're so young, mwili yako ni ndogo, you can't really fit here, so you need to start with the fourth team. Yeah, the coach alisema lazima nianze na fourth team. Niko na itakuwa ngumu because I saw the fourth team ni watu wana learn, ni watu watu niko na mimi siko hiyo stage. Though natoka Afrika, natoka Kenya, mali atu nini sana hawajui sana kama tunajua labda ball, but niko na hapo haiwezi. Because the coach was like, wezi toka tu malika Kenya tujawasikia sana, then ukuje tu kama umeingia first team hivyo. Hakutaka hata kuona kama nitajaribu ama nini, no, hakunipea chance. So Kenya kanitafutia timu nyingine, Hertha. I was in Hertha, ikakuwa poa, nikapiga kiasi. After that nikakuja Lichtenberg. Was actually huku teams ziko in teams ni mob, kupata team pia si ngumu, but shida ni kufika huku. So venye nilikuwa Hertha, at least nilikuwa na contacts na nilikuwa napatana na team mob na walikuwa wananitaka, so ikakuwa easier, like at least unaweza chagua team yenye unataka. Naweza sema the best moment kwa football career yangu ilikuwa ni the moment niliget deal ya kuja Europe, because nilikuwa nakujanga Sweden mara mob. Nilikuja Sweden 2009, 2011 and 2012 nikicheza Gothia Cup. In 2009 nilikuwa the top scorer in under 17 category. I was actually 13 years old your time. And 2012 pia I went 2010 pia, but 2012 I had an injury arm, so siku manage to play. Football ya madem inapay especially huku Europe inapay, but inataka hard work. Huwezi tu ngoja ukiwa home ukuje tu Europe direct ama it happen to you once. Lazima utumie kwanza chances ndogo ndio uget ile opportunity kubwa. Like I've just said, when mimi nilikuwa too patient, nikaenda TZ. At least most of the people wako wanataka kuja TZ wanaogopa. Go and try the new challenges, go and see the new ideas outside, then at least utakuwa na ile morale ya kuenda nje, na pia create yourself, unajua make yourself. Advice yangu kwa footballers wa young wenye wana come up, nizambia we just the thing is, you just be yourself, ujiaccept, alafu work hard. Once umeaccept unataka kudu kitu, umejiaccept, you are not in that position to do it, but unataka kuwork hard kuidu, it will really come to happen. Itakuja ku happen, because most of the people wanga wajiaccept. Mtu anaona haizi do, ana force. Don't force, itakuja tu ku happen. Na ku work hard pia, you must mtu lazima work hard, lazima put on effort, lazima udo extra kabisa, lazima kuendelea kitu inaexpectiwa, unaona. Like kuja huku Europe lazima kuendelea kitu hawana. These people wanaanza kwa academies, maybe some of us Kenya hatujakuwa kwa academies, tumeanza tu ball na maboy, after that league nini, but hawa watu wameanzia chini kabisa. So ndio ufike hapa hivi lazima uwe na kile hawana, lazima upige donkey work, unaona. So ndio upige hapa hivi donkey work. At home lazima make sure una work extra hard, lazima kama ni gym, kama ni nini, lazima upige. Ndio madem wengi tuko na challenges kama unaweza homa tulipi. Kenya mpira homa ilipi. Hiyo ni one of the the greatest challenge kabisa saizi home. Liga ina mdhamini vitu kama hizo. Unapata mtu unaenda game but ile morale, nikitoka hii game ndakwa nimetoka na nini, unaona. I think hiyo ndo challenge kubwa kabisa ile ina affect watu wengi juu unapata mtu ana give up, anataka kushughulikia familia, so huwezi ngoja hiyo ball, juu ball hailipi, so you have to, maybe kuna watu wanaacha hata ball, wanatafuta alternative ya kushughulikia familia. So I think hii ndio challenge kubwa. Na sai ball ya Kenya naona, I can say kulingana na some years ago kuna change. Yeah, kuna positivity za vitu na kuna negativity, but I think at some points unafaa uangalie some positive things yenye may happen more than kuangalia the negative things. To me, mademu wame come out, mademu wame come out, wamesema tunataka kuonyesha how say we can do it. Kurub shoulders na teams kama South Africa, Ghana, Malawi. Hii ni plus kubwa. So hiyo inamaanisha mademu wame come out, maybe they are like tunaweza fanya Kenya men wanafanya. So I think the best thing inafaa kuwa ni support. Mademu wanafaa wapewe support. Not actually the same support like men, but wanaweza pewa hata half of it, hata a quarter of it. Mind you, wakipewa half of the support kama men ama quarter of the support, they'll even go more further. Saizi wanapewa, let me say it's at zero support, because there's no pay, league ina sponsor, there's actually nothing and nothing, and they're giving their all. Kumaanisha wakipewa that support itakuwa poa sana. But I think imekuwa poa, wame improve, mademu wame improve, imekuwa poa, at least tunawaona. Yeah, the worst challenge nimeface kwa football career yangu ni that time nikiwa national team, when nilikuwa na injury. I was on my peak, coach alikuwa ananitambua, nilikuwa hapo juu, like nilipata watu wanajua ball, nikapata watu my experience, but since coach alinipea chance and I was the youngest, nilikuwa hapo juu and alikuwa ananitrust, nikaanza kwa first 11, but unfortunately nikapata injury, siku kwenda AFCON. Ilikuwa so painful. I can say kwa football career yangu ndio imekuwa the worst experience.
Women football has come a long way all over the world, and women have made immense strides in a sport that has been predominantly been perceived to be a man's game. In the last World Cup, women football has come a long way all over the world, and the women football has made significant strides. Unanichekesha.